All right, let's ditch the winter gear.
Yeah.
And get ready for some summer sun because we are diving deep into a perfect week in Japan.
Ooh, Japan in the summer.
In the summer.
Nice.
Now, it might not be the ideal time to go.
Right.
Temperature-wise,
Yeah, it can be a little hot.
it's pretty hot and humid.
Yes, definitely.
But trust me,
Okay.
we're going to dig into all the reasons
Okay.
why summer is still an incredible time
All right.
to experience the land of the rising sun
Okay.
for the first time,
For the first time. I like that.
especially for first-timers.
Yeah, that's great. So what makes summer so special besides the heat, obviously?
Well, what's so fascinating about summer in Japan is that you get this unique blend
Yeah.
of modern, buzzing city life
Yeah.
and these ancient, almost spiritual traditions.
Right.
It's like stepping between two worlds.
two worlds, sometimes within the same city block.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And to really capture that magic,
Okay.
we're going to laser focus
All right.
on Tokyo and Kyoto.
Ooh, good choices.
Think Tokyo,
Okay, Tokyo.
and then think the opposite.
The opposite. Okay.
That's Kyoto.
Interesting.
But somehow they just complement each other perfectly.
They do. They really do.
Yeah.
I agree.
And don't worry about fitting it all in,
That's right.
because the bullet train between the two cities
Bullet train.
takes just 2.5 hours.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
You can easily experience both
Wow.
in 1 week.
It's so efficient.
We'll make sure every minute counts.
Every minute counts. I love it.
First stop,
Fop.
Tokyo.
Tokyo. Here we go.
You know those iconic shots of Shibuya crossing?
Shibuya.
Yeah, like Times Square
Times Square.
on Fast Forward.
Fast forward. Oh, wow.
But organized chaos somehow works.
Yeah. It's hard to explain, isn't it?
You have to see it to believe it.
You really do.
It's incredible.
And it's not just the spectacle.
Okay.
What I find so interesting is the symbolism.
Oh.
You know, this sea of humanity all stopping and then flowing in perfect sync.
Right.
It kind of reflects a lot about Japanese society itself.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Now, I'm someone who loves a good view.
Okay, a view person.
So the Tokyo Skytree is calling my name.
Ah, the Skytree, good choice.
Panoramic cityscapes?
Yeah.
You can even see Mount Fuji on a clear day.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And for contrast, you mentioned the opposite of Tokyo.
The opposite, right.
Well, right in the middle of the city
Okay.
is the Meiji Shrine,
Meiji Shrine.
dedicated to Emperor Meiji.
Oh, I see.
And this serene forest
Okay.
feels miles away from the skyscrapers.
Yeah, that's hard to imagine.
But it's right there.
Wow.
See, already maximizing our time.
I love it. Gotta be efficient.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to ask, I'm a foodie.
I was wondering when you would get to food.
What's one Tokyo food experience
One food experience.
I cannot miss?
You cannot miss. Okay, let me think.
You can only pick one.
This is tough.
This is tough.
Okay, if you only have one bowl of ramen in your life,
Okay.
have it in Tokyo.
Okay, ramen in Tokyo.
But not just any ramen.
Oh.
Do some digging.
Okay.
Find a place specializing in a specific broth
Oh.
or a specific noodle type.
Okay.
It's a whole culinary world.
A whole world of ramen.
Yes.
Challenge accepted.
All right.
I'm already taking notes.
I like it.
Okay, now whisk me away to Kyoto.
Kyoto. Okay.
What's the first image
The first image.
that pops into your mind?
Okay, for me, it's Fushimi Inari.
Washimi Inari.
Shrine.
Okay.
Thousands of those vibrant orange
Yeah.
torii gates
Yes.
winding up the mountainside.
It's beautiful.
It's like something out of a dream.
Yeah.
And the way the sunlight filters through them.
Oh, wow.
Pure magic.
Okay, I am so there.
You'll love it.
But I've also heard whispers about this golden pavilion.
Ah, Kinkakuji.
In Kawaguchi.
Covered in gold leaf.
Oh, wow.
Seemingly floating on a pond. It's almost too perfect to be real.
Wow.
It's a must for photos,
Yeah.
but also just to sit and soak in the atmosphere.
Okay, to sit and soak it in.
Yeah.
And to really immerse ourselves in tradition.
Okay, tradition.
I'm picturing a tea ceremony.
A tea ceremony, classic.
What's the key
Okay.
to having an authentic, meaningful experience with that?
That's a good question.
Because you can do it anywhere, right?
Yeah, you can do it anywhere, but it's about more than the tea itself.
Okay.
Find a tea house with a history,
Okay.
maybe in a traditional tatami room.
Oh, wow.
Observe the ritual, the precision,
Yeah.
the quiet respect.
Right.
It'll stay with you long after the last sip.
I bet it does.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I think so.
And I have to add,
Okay.
if you're even slightly into fashion,
It's fashion, okay.
rent a kimono for a day.
Ooh,
and wander through Kyoto's Gion district.
Gion, nice.
You will feel like you've time traveled.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Speaking of time travel, let's make sure we're using ours wisely.
Right.
A Japan Rail Pass
Okay.
is a must for getting between cities efficiently.
Japan Rail Pass.
It pays for itself quickly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And while we're being practical,
Okay.
you cannot survive without a pocket Wi-Fi device.
Oh, that's essential. Yeah.
Essential. Think maps.
Maps.
Train schedules.
Train schedules, very important.
Even translating those quirky snack labels.
Oh, yeah, those snacks.
You find those in the
Yeah.
convenience store.
Convenience stores are amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
It's essential.
Essential.
You need that pocket Wi-Fi.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk summer specifics.
Summer specifics, okay.
Heat and humidity are real.
They are very real.
But
yeah.
the Japanese are masters at staying cool.
They are. It's true.
So pack light, breathable clothes.
Light and breathable. Good advice.
And do as the locals do.
Okay.
Embrace the shade.
Embrace the shade.
And stay hydrated.
Very important. Stay hydrated.
Okay, so we've got a taste of Tokyo and Kyoto.
All right.
Some key logistics.
Wait, gotta stay.
But I'm already hungry for more.
I bet you are. There's so much more to cover.
What else awaits us?
What else awaits us?
In part 2?
In part 2.
Of this deep dive.
Well, we're going to delve deeper into those vibrant Tokyo neighborhoods.
Okay.
Uncover some hidden gems in Kyoto.
Ooh, hidden gems.
And we'll tackle everything from budgeting to cultural etiquette.
Okay, budgeting and etiquette.
You'll be practically a local by the time we're done.
I can't wait.
It's going to be great. Welcome back.
We're ready to dig even deeper
All right.
into Tokyo and Kyoto.
That's okay.
Making sure that you squeeze every drop of awesome
Every drop.
out of your trip.
Love it.
Last time,
Yeah.
we touched on some iconic spots.
Right.
But these cities
Yeah.
are overflowing with hidden gems and unique experiences.
They really are.
Let's uncover those, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right.
So we talked about Tokyo's energy,
Right.
but it's not just one giant energy drink.
Okay.
Each neighborhood
Yeah.
has its own distinct flavor.
Oh.
Take Shinjuku, for example.
Oh, Shinjuku. It's like the city that never sleeps.
It is, yeah.
Skyscrapers piercing the clouds.
Look at
Bustling nightlife.
the best.
But then you find the Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden.
Yes.
This peaceful oasis in the middle of it all.
Right in the middle.
How do they do that?
It's amazing.
It's that blend of contrasts again.
Contrast. Yeah, I love it.
Now, if you're into anime,
Okay.
manga,
Mm-hmm.
or just want to experience sensory overload
Sensory overload.
in the best way possible,
Yeah.
Akihabara is calling your name.
Akihabara, yes.
Akihabara. I've seen pictures of those neon-lit streets
Oh, yeah.
overflowing with electronics
All the gadgets.
and those quirky themed cafes.
Oh, the themed cafes.
It looks like stepping into another dimension.
It really does.
It does.
You can spend hours browsing gadgets you never knew existed.
Seriously.
Or grab a coffee with a robot server.
I need to do that.
It's pretty wild.
I know, I have to go.
Yeah, it's a unique slice of Japanese pop culture
Okay.
that you won't find anywhere else.
All right, so we're starting to paint a picture of Tokyo's
Yeah,
diverse personality.
very diverse.
But realistically, we only have a few days.
Right, a few days in Tokyo.
What's your strategy for tackling such a massive city
Okay, strap.
without feeling overwhelmed?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because you could easily spend a week there.
You could spend a month there
I know.
and still not see everything.
Exactly.
Instead of trying to see everything,
Okay.
choose a couple of neighborhoods
All right.
that resonate with your interests
Okay.
and dedicate a day
Mm-hmm.
to exploring each.
Oh, okay.
You'll have a more relaxed and immersive experience.
Quality over quantity.
Exactly. Quality over quantity.
I love that approach.
Good.
Okay, back to my favorite topic.
Food.
Food, of course.
You mentioned that mind-blowing ramen experience.
The best ramen.
But what other culinary adventures?
Other adventure. Wait in Tokyo.
Oh, so many.
I'm ready to go beyond the usual sushi and tempura.
Okay, beyond sushi and tempura.
Yeah.
Have you heard of okonomiyaki?
Okonomiyaki.
Okonomiyaki, it's a savory pancake
Oh.
cooked on a griddle right in front of you,
Oh, wow.
often with cabbage, meat, or seafood.
Mm-hmm.
Each region has its own twist on it.
Really?
So trying it in Tokyo is a must.
Okay, okonomiyaki. It is. I'm already picturing myself huddled around a sizzling griddle,
I love is.
Soaking in the aromas.
It's an experience.
That's what travel's all about.
Exactly.
Those unique sensory experiences.
It really is.
It really is.
And speaking of unique experiences,
Okay.
Tokyo's themed cafes
Oh, yes.
are a whole adventure in themselves.
Okay.
Cat cafes.
Oh, yeah.
Robot cafes.
I've heard about those.
Even owl cafes.
Owl cafes.
Owl cafes. It's a thing.
Wait.
It's a playful side of Japanese culture that you
Right.
don't always see in the guidebooks.
Okay, themed cafes, check. Now I'm eager to switch gears
Okay.
and dive back into the tranquility of Kyoto.
Back to Kyoto.
We talk about those iconic temples,
The temples.
but what else lies beneath the surface
Beneath the surface.
of this ancient city?
Okay, one word.
Xi'an.
Gion. Picture this.
Okay.
Narrow cobblestone streets lined with traditional wooden machiya,
Machi.
those preserved merchant houses.
Oh, wow.
Lanterns glowing as dusk settles.
Ooh.
And if you're lucky,
Yeah.
you might catch a glimpse of a geisha
The geisha.
or a maiko.
Gracefully making their way to an appointment.
Gion sounds magical,
It is.
like stepping back in time
Yeah.
to a more elegant era.
A bygone era.
Is there a particular time of day
Time of day.
that's best to soak in that atmosphere?
Evening is truly special.
Evening.
The lanterns create this warm glow.
Oh, wow.
And the crowds thin out a bit,
Oh, okay.
making it feel even more intimate
Intimate.
and timeless.
Timeless.
Perfect for a leisurely stroll after dinner. Okay, adding evening stroll through Gion
Good choice.
to my must-do list.
Let's do.
Now, you know I love nature.
Alright.
Is there a spot near Kyoto
Near Kyoto.
where I can escape the city and find some zen?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just outside the city
Yeah.
lies the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove.
Arashiyama Bamboo Grove.
Imagine walking through a towering forest of bamboo,
Wow.
the sunlight filtering through the leaves.
That sounds beautiful.
It's incredibly serene
Okay.
and photogenic.
Oh, wow. That sounds like the perfect antidote to the city buzz.
It is, yeah.
And are there any other hidden gems in Arashiyama worth checking out?
While you're there,
Yeah.
don't miss the Togetsukyo Bridge,
Togetsukyo Bridge.
which spans the Katsura River.
Okay.
It's a beautiful wooden bridge
Yeah.
with stunning views,
Okay.
especially in the fall when the foliage is ablaze with color.
Okay, I'm starting to think we might need more than a week in Japan.
You might need 2 weeks.
Now, let's circle back to summer for a moment.
Summer, okay.
We know it can be hot and humid.
Hot and humid.
But you mentioned that the Japanese are experts at dealing with it.
They are. They've got it down to a science.
What are some tips for staying comfortable in that summer heat?
All right, number 1, embrace the shade.
Embrace the shade.
Parks, gardens, even covered shopping arcades
Okay.
offer respite from the sun.
All right. Respite.
Carry a folding fan.
A folding fan.
They're both practical and a stylish way to stay cool.
Oh, of
And of course, hydration is key.
course.
Carry a reusable water bottle
Mm-hmm.
and take advantage of the abundant public water fountains.
All right. I love it.
Good tips.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
Now, we've talked about maximizing our time
Maximizing time.
with efficient transportation.
Right?
But what about maximizing our budget?
The budget.
Japan has a reputation for being expensive,
It can be.
but surely there are ways to experience it
There are ways.
without breaking the bank.
Absolutely, there are.
Okay, tell me.
Food is a great place to start.
Food. Okay.
Embrace the street food scene.
Street food.
You can find amazing ramen, takoyaki,
Takoyaki.
those delicious octopus balls,
Oh, yeah.
udon noodles,
Mm-hmm.
and yakitori,
Yakitori.
grilled skewers,
Okay.
for just a few dollars.
Wow.
It's authentic and delicious.
Street food. Here I come.
Here you come.
And what about accommodation?
Accommodation.
Are there budget-friendly options
Budget friendly.
that don't compromise on comfort or cleanliness?
Definitely.
I-
Look into guest houses or hostels.
Guest houses or hostels?
They're often in central locations.
Okay.
They offer a chance to meet fellow travelers.
Right.
And they're much easier on the wallet than fancy hotels.
I'm loving these budget-friendly tips.
Good.
Okay, this deep dive has been packed with information,
Lots of info.
but I have a feeling there's still more to uncover.
There's always more.
What awaits us in the final part?
In the final part
Mm.
of our journey. Well, we'll explore the finer points of Japanese etiquette.
Etiquette.
We'll share some final tips
Okay.
for navigating language barriers.
All right.
And cultural nuances.
Cultural nuances.
And we'll leave you with some inspiring thoughts
Oh, inspiring.
to solidify your Japan travel plans.
I like it. Welcome back to the final leg of our Japan adventure.
The final leg, I like it.
We've covered so much ground.
So much ground, yes.
From the neon-lit streets of Tokyo to the serene temples of Kyoto.
We've seen it all, virtually at least.
And we've armed you with tips on transportation,
Right.
budgeting, and even navigating the summer heat.
Essential tips for any traveler.
Absolutely. But
Yeah.
before we officially send you off on your journey,
Okay.
there are a few more
A few more, okay.
essential things to cover.
I'm all ears?
You're right. We've touched on the practical side of things.
Yeah, practicalities.
But now I'm curious about the cultural side.
Cultural side, okay.
Japan has a reputation for being incredibly polite and respectful.
It's true.
But are there any specific customs
Custom.
we should be aware of as visitors?
That's a good question.
I want to accidentally commit a faux pas.
Right, yeah. Nobody wants to do that.
So,
So what should we know?
well, the Japanese people are very welcoming to tourists,
Okay.
but a little cultural awareness goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first things you'll notice
Okay.
is the importance of bowing.
Bowing.
Bowing, yes.
I've seen it in movies.
It's everywhere.
But is there a specific way to do it?
A specific way, well,
Oh, do we need to bow deeply? Or is a slight nod sufficient?
don't worry, you won't need to practice any elaborate bows.
Okay.
A slight nod of the head is usually enough,
Okay.
especially in casual
It's
situations.
casual, right?
But paying attention to how locals bow
Right.
can give you a sense of the situation's formality.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's all about observing and following their lead.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
I've also heard about the custom of removing shoes.
Removing shoes,
Yeah.
right? When entering homes or certain buildings.
Yeah, that's an important one.
Is that something we need to be mindful of?
Absolutely. It's considered polite to remove your shoes
Right.
when entering homes,
Okay.
temples,
Mhm.
traditional restaurants,
Right.
and sometimes even shops.
Really? Shops too?
Yeah, you'll usually see a designated area for shoes near the entrance.
Oh, okay.
So just follow the lead of the locals.
All right, shoes off, check.
Check.
Now, what about gift giving?
Gift giving. Okay.
I've heard that's an important part of Japanese culture.
It is. It's very thoughtful.
Is it expected of visitors as well?
It's not obligatory,
Okay.
but if you're visiting someone's home
Wow.
or attending a special occasion,
Yeah.
bringing a small gift known as omiyage is a thoughtful gesture.
Omiyage, what kind of gifts are appropriate?
Think regional specialties or snacks,
Okay, snacks.
often beautifully packaged.
Yeah.
It's a lovely way to share a taste of your travels with your hosts or new friends.
That's a really nice idea.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
You'll find plenty of omiyage options at train stations and airports.
No, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, so easy to pick some up on the go.
I love the idea of bringing back some local treats
It's a great way to share your experiences.
for friends and family back home.
Exactly.
Speaking of food,
More food.
are there any table manners
Table manners.
or dining etiquette you
Etiquette.
should be aware of?
Oh, a few things to keep in mind.
Okay.
One important custom
Yeah.
is to wait for the host to start eating
Okay.
before you begin your meal.
Oh, okay.
And while slurping noodles is perfectly acceptable,
Slurping?
even encouraged with ramen,
Okay, slurp away.
it's best to avoid talking with your mouth full.
Basic table manners.
Basic table manners, exactly.
Okay.
Just be mindful and respectful.
Now, I've always been a bit intimidated by chopsticks.
Chopsticks, yeah, they can be tricky.
Are there any chopstick faux pas
Faux pas. Let me think.
we should avoid?
A big one is sticking your chopsticks upright in your rice bowl.
Ooh.
As this is associated with funeral rituals,
I did not know that.
it's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
Instead, rest them on the chopstick rest or across your bowl.
Okay. On the rest or across the bowl?
Exactly.
And don't worry if you're not a chopstick pro.
Yeah, no pressure.
Most restaurants will happily provide forks upon request.
They will, so don't be shy about asking.
Ew. That's good to know.
Good to know.
I'll definitely practice my chopstick skills before the trip.
Practice makes perfect.
But it's reassuring to know there's a backup option.
Always good to have a backup.
Okay. Before we wrap up,
Wrap up. All right.
I want to touch on one last thing.
One last thing, okay?
You mentioned that Japan has a reputation for being expensive.
It can be, but
We've also talked about ways to travel on a budget.
budget travel, that's the best.
Any final words of wisdom?
Final words of wisdom.
For making our yen stretch further.
One of the biggest expenses can be accommodation.
Accommodation, right?
We talked about guest houses and hostels. But another option is to look into business hotels.
Business hotels.
They're often more affordable than traditional hotels
Oh, okay.
and offer surprisingly comfortable accommodations.
Business hotels, interesting.
Yeah, they can be a great find.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
It's a good tip to keep in mind.
Any other budget-saving tips?
Take advantage of free activities.
Free, okay.
Explore parks, gardens, wander through interesting neighborhoods.
All right, free things to do.
Many temples and shrines are free to enter.
Oh, yeah.
And they offer a glimpse into Japanese history and spirituality.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, you don't always have to spend money to have a great experience.
Those are great tips.
Glad you like them.
Okay.
Oh,
I think we've covered just about everything.
I think so too.
We've talked about the iconic sites, the hidden gems, the practicalities,
You've been through it all.
and the cultural nuances.
From A to Z.
I'm feeling so inspired
I'm glad.
and ready to book that flight.
That's the spirit.
Me too.
And remember, the most important thing
Okay.
is to approach your journey
Right.
with an open mind and a sense of adventure.
An open mind.
Embrace the unexpected.
Unexpected.
Get a little lost.
Ooh, lost.
Try new things.
Yes.
And you'll create memories that will last a lifetime.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Arigato gozaimasu for sharing your expertise and insights with us.
Du Tasha Happy travels.